And now, to the millions and millions of listeners and viewers all across the globe, it's the That's Not Christian podcast.
Let's go.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Switch. I'm here with your man Jimmy. I'm here with your boy Jay. And I'm here with your man Ant. And you already know what it is. It's That's Not Christian.
Let's
KTA, KCA nominees. We in the building.
Come on, we in the building. Let's go. This is episode 119. Thank you for everybody tuning in on YouTube. Shout out to our audio only listeners. Yo, we nominated, man. We up there. I saw the crew. He tweeted at Rapzilla like, yo, let's do a live. You know what I'm saying? Everybody pull up. Let's talk about this. I didn't hear much after that.
Oh, Rapzilla?
They just kind of egged us.
Oh, okay.
Oh, for real?
I don't know. I didn't hear nothing. I didn't. Nobody hit me up like, yo, we going live on Friday or nothing like that.
I think they're still working it out and see where's the best
right.
The best place to, you know.
What you mean for Rapzilla or
just like with
It's a collab.
the collab with everybody.
With all the podcasts.
Nah, Rapzilla wasn't on there, was it?
I
It was he suggested either
he suggested it
or
or
Rapzilla, you know.
Oh,
stuff like
okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think
Nice.
we're the only ones responded, right? I ain't seen nobody else respond.
that. Track stars
Nobody
did as
cared.
well.
Did they?
No,
They
they just laughed at a comment.
They said LOL. They're like, that's funny. You funny,
just-
dog.
They threw some emojis on there and was like,
That's like when somebody asks you, what you doing this weekend? You know, I don't
Yeah.
know. I'll get back to you.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We'll see.
Speaking of the weekend, what's up with
I'll let
y'all,
you know.
man? What y'all did this weekend, man?
Yo, a whole lot, man. A whole lot. It was a crazy week. Crazy week, to say the least.
Was it?
Yeah. It was. Yo, the Olympics just ended. You know what I mean?
Oh, we got to
Russia-
retract our statements about NBA basketball, though.
What,
They
they got
won.
the gold.
You.
Yeah,
I was watching the pod today. I was like, yo, this dude switched it. It was over. They lost. Charlie Kirk said that the Russians took all the gold medals. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
We still had
came
like
out
the
there.
top.
Yeah, it was like
Medals,
35 golds, right? 35
Yeah.
golds, something like that. Something ridiculous.
See?
That was
So
cool.
we
What
good.
else? What else?
Men's
what
and
else
women.
happened? Yeah.
Well, last week they had the verses.
Yeah, Locks versus Dipset. Yeah, that was dope. Yo, block that person, bro. What kind of question is that?
Oh, what they said. Oh, you heard the new Joey Vaughn. Nah, we got to check that out. I like Joey.
Did he mention our name?
Yo, but the Locks, man. Yo, so I saw today. I saw your man Fat Joe saying that Cam wasn't going to show up.
Oh, he said he was
Right,
leaving.
He was leaving.
Oh, I saw
right.
that,
My
yeah.
bad. He was leaving. Can you imagine? Like, that's some LeBron type stuff, right? Like, your team about to go. You know what I mean? Like, for the championship.
LeBron.
Look at this guy. Look at this
Yeah.
guy.
What are you even saying?
You don't
This
remember
guy-
when LeBron left the stadium like 5 minutes before the game was over? You don't
He
remember
had to
that?
use the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
LeBron had to use
Look
the
at that
bathroom.
Mexican connection. That's what you get.
That's racist.
No chopper.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
He's in the tunnel. This guy right here. Leave it to this guy.
So you guys caught it? You guys caught the verses?
Yeah, I caught
Of course.
it.
I was in and
Of
out.
course.
I was
Hmm?
watching better things than some New York rap groups.
He's waiting
Oh,
for
you
that
mean
116 verses.
You was doing that. You was doing research on that Pfizer, huh?
Yeah, basically.
Oh,
See how that stock is doing.
Let's not mention that name, but let's talk
The
about.
PFE.
Uh-oh.
The PFE.
There
Hold
was a
on.
big-
Right.
There was a
That's
big speculation a couple months ago who's gonna be the first dude to
First
get the
ride.
jab.
That was actually a meme and everything, right?
Oh wow,
And
that's
there was,
true.
they were saying Switch and Jay, and then the rest of the pod, and Guys, the results
What
are in.
happened?
Jay
What
got the
happened?
jab.
Jay got the jab first.
Oh,
Everybody thought it was gonna be switch.
So he's
And I was too. 2 weeks ago, I was like, yo,
you
I was
were,
like,
you
I'm
really
gonna go
were.
today.
You really were. Then you're like, nah.
Let's
Look,
go, baby.
He's a vax champ.
Come
Vax
on,
champ,
man.
Vax champ,
Wow.
Vax champ.
Come on.
I got
this
my
guy.
herb chain.
Wow.
You heard.
Got my herb chain.
Yo, so they give away goodie bags like that, or is this like a special event?
Yo,
A
they gave you that
Sandy
whole. They
pack.
gave you all
Yo,
that?
for the winter, you heard? When you
Wow,
go to the
look at 'em.
restaurants,
A beanie.
We outside.
we outside, baby. A nice little shirt. Look at that.
They give you a little
Wow.
shirt. It's not a tank
This
top
dude-
though.
This
You
dude
know,
got a
it's got
whole vax outfit, yo.
Yo,
Yo,
look
yo,
at the
Hedge.
comment.
Yeah, Hedge. Listen, let me
Good
tell you, man.
dag. Did
Let me tell
Jay?
you.
They got you with a free sushi.
What?
Listen,
Yo,
once,
that's hilarious.
let me tell you something. Once de Blasio was like, you need to have your Vax card to go to restaurants. The
That
first
was
thing
it for you.
I was like, listen, I need to get that sushi. So I need to get this
Sushi.
card and know if I want to buy, if I want to eat. So,
Well, you guys know what's gonna happen when the mark of the beast comes. You already know.
You already know.
Jay gonna be like, "Oh, I can't eat sushi."
Well, immediately.
yeah.
Get your
LNF.
LNF.
Yeah. Listen, honestly, like to be frank, like this was definitely an emotional decision.
You said beef franks?
Huh? No.
That too. That too.
Yeah, it was definitely an emotional decision. Every day for the past maybe 3 weeks, I would go back and forth. To one day I wake up, okay, I'm gonna go get it, and then I'll be like, nah, forget that.
So how you feel?
Yeah.
My arm hurts, but that's about it.
What made you? What was the emotional event that made you like say like I'm gonna go do it?
Jeez, let me see.
His wife wanted sushi.
Nah. I don't know. It wasn't like maybe one particular event. There was this dude that I never met him, but he did attend one of our campuses in church, globally.
Where do you go? You go to Gates Community Church?
Nah, this was in Hillsong. So
Who?
Gates Community Bill Gates Community Church.
That's Switch's church.
No, that's your church now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm free, brother. I'm delivered.
Yeah.
You got
Not
it
for long if you're gonna continue working in the city.
Yeah.
So what happened? So go ahead. So church.
So I was so the senior pastor in Australia did like an Instagram post about him, and like they were talking and praying, blah blah blah. And I just started following his story on Instagram, and eventually, I think it was maybe like 2 weeks since I started following him, he had passed, and he was like in his 30s. But like statistically, he looked overweight and all that stuff. So it sucked. And then after that, it just like kept in the back of my mind, like, dang, like this dude is young. Granted, with everything else, I'm relatively healthy. I'm not overweight or anything, but it's just like one of those things where, I guess the fear got into me and all that. So for those couple weeks after, I was just going back with my wife, like, hey, should we get it? Should we not? And she was just like, if you want to go get it. She was still on the like, nah, I don't want to. And then we just woke up today, and she's like, babe, I think I'm gonna go get it. And then I was like, all right, let's just go, because if not, this gonna be bothering me in my mind back and forth. So we just went and we got it. Took a very long time because we went to the city field where the Mets play. And it was just too long compared to, like, I had taken my parents to a casino that's like maybe like 30 minutes away. And it was just way faster. Like there was way more nurses. Here was like maybe 4 or 5. And this is considered a mass vaccination site for the city, which is state run. But it is what it is. We got
good for you guys, man.
All this goodies. Yeah. Got the $100 already. Bought
what you do with the 100?
I bought Pfizer stock.
Oh, how they gave you the 100?
So you supporting the vax now? Okay.
Right.
Might as well might as
He's
well.
funding it. He's funding it.
Wow.
Let's go,
funding.
Trump.
Wait,
2020.
so
it's a Trump vaccine anyway, so
you got
do whatever you
100? You got a?
Yeah.
They didn't give you your Shake Shack fries?
I would need to go to Shake Shack and show my Vax card and get it.
Wow.
So you really got $100?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in there.
How they paid it?
Yo,
So, so you have to go to a state-run site. You can't just go to like CVS or Walgreens. So they give you the option to what's it called? To what incentive you want, right? Because they have different ones.
Oh,
They have
what's
if you
up?
want tickets to like the WNBA game or like any other thing, or you just want the money. So they say we'll send you a debit card to your house, or you could get it digitally, and then you just load it to Apple Pay. And then here it is. Look, I
That's
already
what
used
you
it today.
did?
Yeah, right away. See,
Fuego.
Wow.
that's
Who's
it.
John Anthony? yo?
wow.
It's pizza. Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. So it is what it is.
So have you
I
made
see-
any other life changes like eating habits, working out, exercise, anything like that? Or you just went straight for the jab?
He went straight for the jab, yo.
I mean, yeah, straight for the jab. I did say I wanted to drink more water, so I have been doing that. And as far as exercise, yeah, not a whole lot of exercise there.
Jay walked in there, dropped his pants, and was like, "All right, I'm ready."
Not funny.
Pause.
Not funny.
It's like
So-
it's your arm, sir.
Yeah. So what's crazy was you know they have your information to put you in the database, and I was looking at the iPad while the nurse was checking everything off, and I saw that they had my entire record since I was a baby of all the vaccines that I've gotten. Yeah,
Wow.
which is pretty crazy. And then I was like, whoa, well, that's like my vaccine, and it was dated to like 1993 and all this other stuff. And then I was like, and she's like, yes, that's the vaccine. And she's like, she's a much older woman, and she's like, for old people like us, it's a very minimum amount. But anybody going to college right now, they have like pages of vaccines that they've gotten.
That's interesting information.
Yeah,
That's very interesting.
yeah. And then she was explaining like all the other vaccines that we didn't have to get, but now they do. But I forgot what they were.
Yeah, I think the chicken pox is one of them.
I got the chickenpox vaccine.
No, but I remember having the chicken pox.
So you didn't get the vaccine, but you got the actual disease.
Yeah, I got the chicken pox.
I've never had the chickenpox.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
I got the vax, but I never got
Yeah.
chicken pox.
Hey, you got the chickenpox?
Yeah, I've had chicken pox. I didn't get the vaccine.
I remember when I was young, they would say how getting it while you're older is like 30 times worse.
Yeah.
But I guess I don't have to worry about that now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's crazy too? They had inside the stadium, they have like these boards, right? You write stuff on it. And I was just reading while I'm waiting for my 15 minutes to make sure everything's okay. I'm reading some of them, and there was people like, oh, Jesus is great, Allah this, repent. Somebody wrote Trump 2024. And then
Why would you write that, bro? Why would you write that on the back front?
I just want to let everybody know that this is all made possible because of Trump's presidency.
You wrote Trump 2024?
No, I didn't write Trump 2024. But as we were leaving, some dude is like, hey, have a nice day and congratulations. And I was like, congratulations? I was like, what are you congratulating me for?
Wow.
Because you got the vaccine. And I was like,
did your
oh, okay, well, thanks.
Because you're a champ now. Let's go,
That's
champ.
Let's go, champ. Let's go,
The champ is here.
Let's go, champ.
The champ is here.
So when do you go back?
End of the month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That means I got a physical on Wednesday actually. So
So what that mean?
I'm gonna get a physical, make sure I'm all right. You know what I mean? And then I'm next.
Is this for work or
your
you
boy
just
is
gonna-
next?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Reprobates. Christians becoming reprobates.
Wow.
Yeah, LNF says, whoops, JK, J. But the unfortunate thing is, I believe variants will come about that and make the vaccine ineffective. Yeah, I mean, I'm not over here
It's because
pretending
of the super spreaders.
Yeah, I'm not over here pretending like, oh, because I got the first dose, or eventually, get the second dose, and everything's gonna be fine and dandy for me. No, of course not. I think, and we've said this here on the pod before. I think everybody will eventually get some sort of COVID. So we'll
I
see.
hope not me. Not me in my household.
Okay, all right. Praise God then.
Right. You've had the
I'm
flu
gonna name it
before?
and claim it. Shabba.
I'm not sure if I have had it. I remember I got sick. I want to say it was in 2019, but I don't know if this was because of COVID or if it was the flu. But I remember I was in this room exactly because my wife was like, "You can't be with the kids around us, whatever, because we don't know what you got." I was in this room. I had shivers. I had everything.
They don't know what you got.
Yeah, and
Because
it was bad.
The test can't differentiate between the regular flu
What it
and
is, yeah.
COVID. So like even though it says you're positive for COVID,
It could be.
it doesn't necessarily. It could be anything. The paperwork actually says that if you're ever taking a test in the paperwork, it says that it can't tell you what you have. I just at some point you had some kind of virus that falls underneath all of those categories.
Correct.
That's why, like, I don't even understand why they're saying the whole thing about Delta Airlines, because it's like there's no test that can differentiate between any of the variants.
That's true.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
Dang.
All right.
Cool. Gonna turn into a zombie soon.
So far, I'm all right.
Under the Umbrella Corporation.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll see.
Right. Crazy. So
it's funny because you hear like I know Christians that are like on both ends of the spectrum, and they're pretty extreme. Both. You know what I mean? I know a mentor that I know personally. We have prayer and Bible study, and he is like heavy for the vaccine. Like, like if you didn't get the vax, he looks at you bugged out. Like, you didn't get the vax yet?
Pagan.
Yeah, he's like that. But then he backs off because he knows, like, he don't want to argue when it comes down to that. And it doesn't make no sense to be arguing about that. And then I know other Christians that are like, no, this is like, this is a work of Satan and all this crazy stuff.
Right.
And I can't say I actually know them personally, the other side, but I've heard them online and what they've said, you know what I'm saying? And said you got a lack of faith if you don't, if you get the vax and all this other stuff. So it's interesting, man. Interesting times. And that's why we got this pod, right? Because we can discussing these kind of issues, right? From different perspectives of, is it okay? What do you feel about it? You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you guys? I don't know if I've asked this on the show before, but do you guys think there's certain people that should get the vaccine? Oh, or not?
That's a good question.
A certain type of people, I should say. Like if you have
What do you mean certain type?
I'm saying
right.
Let's
if
say
you got underlying disease.
Yeah, underlying, or you're susceptible to be extremely sick.
I think sheep should get it.
You see what Alan Neff said?
What did he say?
His wife is a scientist.
I'm trying to get my wife to come on and talk about the vax. She's a scientist and could help a lot of folks understand this.
You could read it out loud,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, that's
right. He whispered
like mumbling it to yourself.
Yeah,
it's the side effects of the vax.
Right.
Nah, that would be dope. You know what I'm saying? I know the thing that I don't like is the marketing. Like they're making it seem like this thing is the cure.
Right.
You can walk around with no mask. Life is gonna be.
But that's what people been doing.
Yeah.
Like,
and
the whole I got the vax.
And that's pretty misleading, in my opinion.
Correct. And then the whole, in next month, well, particularly New York City, if you don't have a vax, you can't do certain things.
Yeah,
how far is it gonna go, right? Because you don't have to go and eat at a restaurant. Plus, it's gonna be cold anyway.
But let me ask you something: if you want to go to a birthday party, like especially a president's birthday party, is that okay to go there with no mask and no nothing?
Yo, so we going into topics right now? I thought we was just
All
doing
right.
a
I just wanna
weekend
know.
segment.
Nah, we
I
didn't
just
even
want to know.
we didn't even touch the verses.
because these
That's what I
politicians,
said. We skip right over the verses right into the
We
topic.
could circle back. Well,
these
but-
politicians are talking about. Come on, you know
Yo.
Kyle don't want to hear about the verses, man.
Oh,
That's
Kyle went
trash,
to
man.
better. Kyle went to
went
better.
bed,
Right?
man. Don't worry about Kyle. Don't worry about Kyle, man.
That
But
dude had his tea.
yeah. So Obama's what 60th birthday?
Right.
Yeah, I should have went, yo.
Birthday bash.
No
Allegedly,
mask, nothing, yo. Martha's
allegedly
Vineyard.
everyone was vaccinated.
Nah, it
Candace
wasn't.
Owens has a different story. Says she
Right.
knows. What was it? Two people.
Two
that-
people. She said she knows two people who weren't vaxxed.
They was chilling in there. You saw that? They was
they
You
was
saw that
really
Erica
wild.
Badu
Yeah.
video that she was forced to take down?
Erica Badu. Yeah, I saw the picture with her.
Yeah.
It was a couple of people, man. They said Jay, Beyonce, Bradley Cooper was there.
Look, man, like I have
John
no
Legend.
problem. I have no problem with the president having a party, people not wearing a mask, people not being vaccinated. Like I don't. My problem is when you try to force all these restrictions on everybody else and you doing something else, man.
Wow.
They do this. They do this with this pandemic. They do this with gun control. You know what I mean? Like they pay for private security and they tell you that you can't protect your home. You know what I mean? You don't have a right to do that. You know, now they're doing these restrictions, like Jay just
Mandates.
pointed out. Yeah, these mandates and restrictions that you can't go to the store. Well,
And
who can afford?
meanwhile,
Who can afford that? Rich people, because
Right.
rich people can afford Uber Eats and they could afford what's that other joint called? Instacart and all that.
Mhm.
And what
All
about
that.
the poor?
Bro, I just saw an article on Forbes saying some companies are docking people off their pay if they're not
Yeah.
vaccinated.
$20 to
What?
$50.
What?
$20 to $50. Yeah.
$5 to what, $50?
man.
20 to 50.
This is on Forbes. Like I'm reading this, I'm like, what? Are you
Yeah.
serious?
See,
Yeah.
They're doing it like the smoke charges. You know, like the penalties
Come
for
on,
the
man.
smokers. They're doing it
come
like
on,
that.
man.
Mm.
So Dame was right. Dame was right.
Oh,
Dame
Dame
was right. If you're not a boss, you're not a real man. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm from Harlem, B. I'm a boss.
you gotta pay another man because you didn't get your jab. Come on, son. Please.
Wow. See all of
Jason-
that, and they doing the cha-cha slide at Obama party.
Cha-cha slide. Come
Right.
on, son.
Jason says potential pre-testing and cleared prior to the invite or attendance of the party. Just a thought. Sure, maybe.
What was
Man.
Obama's stance on like
But the people still weren't wearing masks, and according to the CDC, you're supposed to wear masks because people who are vaccinated are super spreaders.
Mm.
yeah. So what was Obama's stance on like he's been pretty quiet about the whole vax and all that, right?
He was
Nah, they did a
planning the party.
campaign. They did a
Oh, he was
campaign.
campaigning?
Yeah, they
See, that's what I want to know. Like, was you out there on some, we need
With
to
mask
get
up?
vax, let's
Yeah.
social distance, and then
Yeah.
you not living by those rules, then that to me is like, all right.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was like, America, we need to get out there and we need to social distance and wear your mask. Yeah, he was on it, yeah. And then he turned back around and said,
Hold up, my
turn the
birthday's
music
coming
up.
up. Right, my birthday's
Like-
coming up.
right.
Like, hold
and,
on, let me get this
turn the
playlist.
music up.
Let me get this playlist ready.
Yeah,
Yeah.
free DJing. Shut it off, kid.
Mhm.
But yo, politicians been doing this.
Facts though.
Facts.
Governor Christie, remember when he shut down the
Oh, and he was chilling on the beach.
beach? He was chilling with his fam on the
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
These dudes live by their own rules.
Jimmy's
Right.
governor was in the restaurant when
His
No, no
restaurant,
mess.
his
he has a
winery,
restaurant?
bro.
Oh,
He has a winery,
restaurant?
bro. He has a winery.
Okay.
He has a
That don't count.
winery, and he did the shutdown, right? He did the
No,
lockdown.
that don't
His
count.
joint- What do you mean?
If I had a restaurant, I'd be in my restaurant too.
But it's
No,
open
but
to
he
the
shut
public
down
though.
Everybody else,
It was open to the public. They were still taking reservations.
Wow.
So it's not just it's your business and you just hanging out. You know what I mean? It's like you still operating. He was still operating. You know,
Wow.
that's a
fine.
little different. You know,
Wow.
I get what you're saying though. You know,
Well,
but
I mean,
it's like
it's only
I
right,
was-
man. Be a politician.
listen, I was at the barbershop when everything was locked down. You know what I mean? Like my
All right,
lineup
you
was
getting
Chris.
fresh cuts, yo.
But but you run the risk, right? These dudes don't run no risk. These dudes are protected,
Mm.
and that's what's foul. That's what's foul, man.
Yep.
I know Florida's going. Their cases went skyrocketed.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. But how are they? How are they
Oh.
compared to last year?
I came back from Florida. I'm
Saying that
good.
it's
Thank
up- it's
God.
up to that. Yeah, I mean, me too. I mean, and I ain't gonna lie, Florida's no mask. Everybody
What?
regular,
Everybody in your face, yo.
regular schmegular, like nothing. So
What?
Yeah.
Florida looked like pre-pandemic. I felt like I went back in time when I was in
It
Florida.
looked like February
it look like
2020.
rolling loud, bro. It
Oh,
was like
what?
crazy.
That beach was crazy.
Yeah,
It looked like the 4th,
and then Texas
2018.
too. They were saying that Texas with the beds, they've been having some issues. But let's see, man. Let's see how this. My wife has her own theory. She says that it's mutating and the virus is getting weaker, in her opinion.
No, well, that's true. That's what the science says. That when there's variants, that they become weaker.
Yeah,
That's factual.
because
So
you're
is that a
seeing
good
less
thing or a bad thing?
fatalities. You're starting to see
Oh,
less.
okay.
But then again, you got people that are vaccinated, so that could also contribute. Not sure, so you don't know.
I don't think they really know. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you come up with that much case studies in a year?
Yeah, UK's numbers had dropped. Remember, they went high, they spiked up, and then they just dipped.
Wow.
Colton, what up, man? He says, look at Sweden's numbers. I don't know what's up with Sweden.
What their numbers looking like? They ain't got no numbers.
They gone up, gone down. Let us know.
The powers and the meatballs.
DJ LNF says Bova don't exist down here.
Oh, we know
Texas,
that.
yeah.
Texas like Florida.
Yeah.
They'll sneeze in your face in Texas.
Ew.
They don't care.
Jimmy, what are you looking at? Jimmy's researching.
Jimmy's looking up. He looking up numbers now.
Yeah, I'm looking at numbers. That's exactly what I'm doing. That's
Static-
exactly what it
The statistician, yo.
I'll say it's pretty interesting because New York has 68% vaccinated. What we got? Like
That's
19,
big.
19 million people that live in New York, and 68% of them are vaccinated. But the cases aren't too crazy. You know what I'm saying? They have.
But what does cases really mean? That just means
that's
somebody
true.
caught it. Like that's like how many people catch the cold every year. You know what I'm saying?
The fatality rates have been low as well.
That's the important part.
Well, also the hospitalizations, and the only reason I say that is because if it gets too crazy in the hospital, they don't have
facts
enough workers and stuff. So the hospitalizations have gone up a bit, but overall, out of 19 million people, you got what, 3,000 cases. I mean, unfortunately, 7 fatalities, right? You don't want to downplay it because you definitely don't want it to be one of your family members. I know what it is to lose a family member to it. But is that necessary for us to all this talk about shut down and all these mandates? I'm like,
not when you know that 94% of the deaths or 94% of the people who died had comorbidities, and the average of comorbidities is 2.6.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? From 94% of the people who died had something else going on with them health wise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The fact that 93% were over the age of 50. What else? 78% were overweight or obese.
Wow.
According
That's a
to
big number. Yeah.
That's a big number, but here's the thing. According to the CDC, if you have over 25% body fat, you're overweight. A lot of people fall into that category. Most people they think overweight is like big pun, you know what I'm saying? And they don't look at themselves and maybe I am overweight. They
call that obese, yo.
Right, that's obese. Obese is 35% body fat. You know what I mean? So nobody's changing their diet, nobody's exercising. These numbers may continue to, especially we're going into flu season right now.
Yeah, that
cold and flu season. That
Definitely
number's
was.
gonna go up. Watch how they manipulate that joint in the news.
just
Like,
a-
cases are going skyrocketing. Well, yeah, they're
Yeah.
going to. Like,
Shut it down.
It's the same thing from last year. If you look at if you Google right now, you put it up on the screen if you want, and you Google cases, throughout the whole year in the United States, you'll notice
Yo, what's that
when
noise?
it comes to August, what?
Not hearing noise.
When you come to August, September, October, you just see it shoot up.
Yeah, and that's how. Yeah, that's how I saw the numbers for North Carolina, because comedian Chris was talking about how the numbers were going up, right? And then I pulled it up real quick, and I was like, yo, like the numbers were higher in January than they've been all summer long. Like, I think the average in January was 100 cases, or just under 100. And in just recently, last month, there were 5 a day, right? The average was like 5 a day. That's they may be going up because we've been in the middle of summer. You're getting more vitamin D. People are out in the sunlight. Like, everybody knows, scientists have said that during the summer times, that's when cases are low for the flu and the cold, right? It's when you go into the winter seasons that the number goes up because of the vitamin D. People aren't going out outside. They're not exercising as much, blah, 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 So yeah, they're gonna go up. It's expected. What's crazy though is that the number one reason for death in America in 2019 was heart disease. You know what the number one cause of heart disease is?
Food.
Being overweight. Yeah, being overweight.
Not exercising.
Yeah, and nobody's talking about that.
Yeah,
like my man over here, he got all that swag, and they should have gave him a gym membership,
right? Yo, facts.
Yeah,
but they out here giving fries from.
But you're gonna be fly though. You're gonna have your vaccine shirt.
I'm not gonna
put his lanyard hanging like a champ.
With a
What?
champ is it? Well, COVID shut down something that was meant to be big. What was it?
Last year, and then this year.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Summerfest 2020.
Yeah.
It's being rescheduled. Not canceled, but rescheduled.
Rescheduled. So keep your tickets.
That's the same thing though, ain't it?
Nah, that means it's still gonna happen. So keep your tickets. Don't lose them.
It's postponed.
Yeah.
And we were planning to go out there as well. So
you were performing? You got invited to perform?
Nah, I'm just saying we were gonna go. You guys
He's
were
gonna bum rush the stage.
Not me. I already told you I didn't be able to go.
I didn't get invited.
But yeah, it's unfortunate. It's supposed to be the biggest festival,
Christian hip hop event, man. Like, I heard a lot of artists talking about it. Everybody was hyped, man. A lot of people were looking forward to it.
Bad
people were saying they were coming into town. They wanted to tap in. I was hoping you guys would come in so we could do a podcast. I was really hoping to do like a 24-hour live podcast, you know what I mean? And just have like
bro, a marathon, yo.
Let's go. The first CHH marathon. Let's go.
Honeymooners.
You know what I mean? Right. Have people come through, artists come through, we interview them and all that. You know what I mean? TBN telethon. You know what I'm saying? But that obviously that didn't go as according to plan. But yeah, man, it sucks because I know that there was a lot of money invested in this joint. I'm wondering what happened though, like what caused the cancellation? Because I know that there's still shows planned going on in LA.
Because you're in LA, you're in California. So are they postponing these events?
Nah, I looked at the forum, right? I looked at what's it called? The Staples Center, and they still got shows. Joe Rogan got shows.
Which one this was going to be at?
This was going to be at the Bank of California Stadium. So it's a soccer stadium. That's where a lot of soccer games are played. I don't know if they canceled all their events or if they have any other shows at their stadium. It might be something that's like stadium wide. But I know in regards to like other stadiums, right? Like the ones I mentioned, They still got a full schedule up until December. You know, so
Wow.
yeah.
So now,
And-
but in a statement, they mentioned something more about safety than the actual stadium, right? Like canceling them.
Mm-hmm.
Like their whole concern was more about the Delta. Do we have the statement? Maybe we could pull it up. The Summerfest statement.
They said it was
nice
because
answer that.
you said what?
I said we need to get MC Nice, so we'll talk about it.
But yeah, we got a lot to talk about with MC Nice actually.
What happened? What happened, my friend? What's the statement said?
I'm still looking. Hold on.
Okay, here we go.
You got it?
Yeah, Los Angeles, California, August 6, 2021. With the rise of Delta variant strain of the of the you know what?
You already
county-
said it. So.
You already said it like a million times.
We're ready to get shadow bad. The county of Los Angeles cases have risen enough in recent weeks that if the state's old 4-color tier system were still in place, Los Angeles County would have just moved into the most restrictive purple tier, where Southern California has its most trying times of the pandemic. We have continued to stay informed via the Los Angeles County Health Department and CDC. As of July 29th, California has 3 million confirmed cases of, you know what, about 30,000 a day catching it, resulting in 64,000 deaths. Now, this is in total, right? Throughout the whole year, right?
I think this is like since it started. I don't believe that that's the number for deaths just this year alone or during the summer.
Okay. So Los Angeles County continues to see a rapid rise in, you know what, transmission countywide, with cases doubling over the last 10 days, with 23,000 deaths as of August 2nd. LA County is trending in the wrong direction. Following the guidance and recommendation of the city of Los Angeles and local health authorities, 2020 Summer Festival has decided it is the best interest and security of the artists, patrons, and fans to reschedule. All right, so that's basically what was going on.
Yeah. So that's interesting.
DJ LNF says you think LA has a good chance to have vax mandates by September. I'm actually surprised, to be honest, that they haven't announced anything right after New York has announced.
New York and LA.
Yeah, monkey see, monkey do. LA announces something, okay, New York does it, and then vice versa. So
they're like neck and neck.
Yeah, very odd. So
it's coming.
See. I think so too. Yeah, I think so too. But yeah.
There's this lady. She's I think the president, if I'm not mistaken, of the city council. This is what she had to say. She said, I'll pull it up. She said, today I introduced legislation with Mitchell Farrell to require proof of COVID vaccination to enter indoor public spaces throughout the city of Los Angeles. So many Angelinos stepped up, did their part. They shouldn't be penalized with closures by those unwilling to do theirs. So she's
so that's a step further, right, from New York, because I don't think we have legislation yet for that.
She's pushing for it. She's pushing.
There you go.
The comments is crazy though. If you guys get a chance to check out these comments, these comments are wild.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
2 classes, yo. The vaxxed and unvaxxed.
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's fact. That's
segregation. It's a new segregation.
That's what it is.
Basically.
Yeah, you gonna make it, man. They're gonna send you to space, man.
We gonna make it.
That's funny.
Yeah. So unfortunate to hear that, but hopefully it'll be back on schedule maybe next year. Let's see.
Yeah, they had like everybody who, you know what I mean, for the most part in CHH performing, man. So that was gonna be a really dope event had it happen. So it's a little disappointing, man. But
that's cool. That gives them time to recognize this nominated podcast and invite us later.
Oh,
facts though. Let's go.
Summerfest. Let's go.
Let's go. Better recognize, you know what I mean? I love that energy, man. I love
Joey
that.
Vontez gonna bring us out.
On stage. Come on.
You guys are funny.
We got to set up the cameo first.
I wonder how. I am interested in the ticket sales and how they're doing.
Why you say that?
Because it's such a big event, and it's a lot of artists, dude. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot. I know we know artists that are getting paid out for this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know if they're, what the agreement is, but they're spending a lot of money. You know what I mean, into this. So I'm interested.
I'm saying if you send me a bag to perform and you cancel the show, I'm not sending that bag back.
That's if he sent the bag though.
Right. So that's my question. Are they artists getting it up front? Are they? Well, that's for them to discuss anyway. That's not none of our business. But
yeah, I'm
interested to see because you know what we look forward to it because we want to see it be pulled off. You know what I'm saying? Like this is such a big event. We want it to excel. You know what I'm saying? It's something that we could do yearly where you're like, yo, Fest, next year or this year. So that'd be interesting, man.
Yeah.
Facts. So for those of you on YouTube, there's a poll going on which says, "Can Christians curse?" And at the moment, we have 78% say yes, and 22% say no.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yes.
That's like 4 people voted. That's how CDC does. 4 people voted. 3 voted yes and 1 voted no.
78%.
78% though.
That's funny.
Wow.
But yeah, so 78% say yes.
Christians well, with that curse. Wording of that question is like, what is it? Can Christians curse?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that Christians have cursed, right? Like everyone has slipped up, said some words. Well, if you consider it a slip up, right? Because there's some believers that would tell you
if it's in the King James, it's not a curse word.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's an interesting topic, man. And I think we're bringing it up because Canton Jones was doing, what was it, like an interview or he was talking to someone.
It was like on the live, right?
And he was saying that a curse. Well, he said, didn't he say something like the word Christian is a curse? Like that's considered a curse word?
Yeah.
I think that's where he got, semi-viral.
Oh, so it went crazy.
Yeah, because
I know somebody sent it to me and I was like, okay, cool. It's your opinion, dude.
Yeah. This is actually
but that's not I don't think well, let's play the video. The crew played it. Give me a second.
I got it.
It's the crew.
You got to go ahead.
Yeah. So this is on the crew's Instagram page. So shout out to them.
Yes.
And, I'm sure they wouldn't mind us taking this out. All right. Let's see.
You got to pay the copyrights, bro.
All right. Here we go.
It's fair use, bro. It's under fair use.
Let's see. All right.
Any day now.
Right.
Nah, I'm just playing, man.
I don't know why the little speaker's not working.
Oh, you didn't select add audio?
I did. No, I'm saying on Instagram, it's not letting me unmute it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's odd. You try.
All right.
Sorry, technical difficulties, but let's.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's not letting me either. There we go.
Never mind.
Oh, no, I got it. Okay. Here we go. We in there.
All these in the club. Oh my God.
All these Christians in the club.
Ready?
Yeah, man. We got D, we got A, we got all the ones that start with stuff. He said, "What is the most unaddressed profane word that people that we call ourselves?"
Christians. And if you look in Acts, you'll see where when they saw the disciples coming, they said, "Oh, here come them Christians." It was a derogatory word used to identify and to demean the people that followed after Christ. But we
got the word.
So
I think.
I'm gonna say that's fake news.
Well, about Christians.
About
the
about it being a derogatory term.
Derogatory,
There's
yeah.
nothing in the scripture that says that it was a derogatory term, and there's nothing in history, in any type of writings that it was a derogatory term.
Right. And I agree with you. You know, and I've also heard that too, like, oh, it's a derogatory term. Maybe people have used it in that kind of way, because when this is good for the scripture today, by the way, later on. You know, but people say that all the time, like, you know, all these Christians.
People can say
they,
it about
Right.
Salvadorans, they can say it about Puerto Ricans. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Right.
how you use a word, sure, but it wasn't known as
That was a
derogatory term.
description.
Right.
If anything, it was to differentiate the
Right. That's what I'm saying.
believers in
Description.
Christ. Yeah, the believers in Christ who were,
Facts.
you know, because now you have something that's new, right? You're believing in the Messiah and Jesus Christ, and still there was many Jews who didn't believe that. You know what I'm saying? So they would call them like, "Yo, these are the Christians who
Right.
they follow,
Yeah.
they follow the Torah and they follow."
That's
Christ,
like-
you know, Jesus.
That's like when you see Jehovah's Witness in the neighborhood, like, yo, they go to Jehovah's Witness.
Mhm.
You know they about to come knock on your door, yo. Like, yo, there
Right.
they go.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And, you know, Peter speaks about it. I think he says something like, "If you suffer as a Christian,"
Right.
but you know, that's more of like the persecution that you suffer.
And you're
as a
right.
believer.
Right. And he embraced it. It wasn't a derogatory term in that sense, but more so as a description of like, yo, you know, we're of the way, right?
Yeah.
We're Christ-like, we're followers of Christ. Because the soldiers, I believe they use a word called Caesarini, something like that. And that's how they identified that they were of Caesar, you know?
Right.
So,
And then you got the Nazarenes, right? Like,
Right.
Paul called themselves the Nazarenes, and
right.
even they said in Book of Acts, the first Christians of Antioch, they were named Christians. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
right. Facts.
uh,
So it was,
I mean,
I
let
agree with
somebody could
Kyle. It
show-
was a little reach. It was a little reach.
if somebody could
woman
show
thinks-
me, if somebody could show me something different, then I'm willing to change my mind as well. You know what I'm saying?
You know, and I believed that for a long time too, because I heard so many people say it. But then when I I had to Google that joint and see, like, is this true? You know,
Yeah.
and then I saw that there was no evidence of that. I was like, okay, then I need to stop telling people that it was a derogatory term because there's no evidence of that.
Now, was he embracing cursing, or was he saying that it's okay
I
for a
don't
Christian
know.
to curse, or was that, or were
It
people
seemed-
reaching with that?
Yeah, it seemed in the video that there might have been maybe more context prior to that.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if that full video is out there or whatever.
So that's the only video. There wasn't no other video, because I thought I,
mean,
saw another one when he was.
That was
like-
the only one on the cruise IG.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is where I had seen that you know, while we're talking about this topic
Yeah.
particularly. So, well, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with cursing, man. You know, I try, I do my best not to when I get upset or something like
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? One thing that's changed me a lot is, like, you know, when you're seeing like demon possessions and stuff like that,
Right.
and you seeing how they start cursing, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that was just always rubbed me the wrong way. So I'm like, you know, there's something up with that. You know what I'm saying? I know we want to talk about context and all this other stuff, but you know, if you seen demon possessions or you seen like those kind of things, you know, they be cussing. Those are the first words that come at their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Every cuss word is out there. So yeah, that's interesting. So yeah, that kind of changed my position when it came to cursing and stuff like that.
Do you think like, so you, as because I know we talked about this before about like you doing features and stuff like that, and you tell people that you don't want them to cuss or talk about certain things, right?
Yeah.
Do you have that same energy in the office, like when people around you're working with, like if they cuss, do you like, yo, don't cuss, or
Nah,
you know, anything like that?
nah. But I do with my own product, because I know that I'm promoting it. and
Right. So like here on this
co-timing.
podcast, like if I started cussing, you would be like, "Yo, chill, don't cuss or whatever," or in your household, right? Things that you're in control of, and you have.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. Look, we can't point out everybody saying, "Oh, brother, don't." You know, what I mean? You could give advice and be like, "Yo," like you might know somebody who's not faithful to their wife, right? And in that kind of situation, what do? Do you go and tell his wife?
Yeah.
Or do you tell him? Do you tell him to chill, or do you tell him, "Yo, I can't even be around you because I'm uncomfortable with your wife, knowing
all
your
the
wife."
above.
And, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. All of the above.
So,
all the above.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's situations like that where people, you know what I mean? They've done things and you're like, Lord, give me wisdom.
But I feel like that whole rocker you fool type of thing. Like if I say, I hit my toe and I'm like, Jiminy Christmas, dog nabbit. Like that's the same sentiment.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
The same energy.
I agree with
it doesn't. It's not really like the word you use.
Yeah.
But I think they do have some sort of vulgarity. I think that because they're vulgar, people get offended and are triggered by it. What do you guys think about Donda and Kanye performing and having all of those artists?
Donde?
Yeah, ¿dónde está?
Donde? Yeah, we renamed it. They renamed it Donde because we're still waiting on it.
Like, do you think at that point? Because I heard that one song. I forgot what it was. Jesus Loves or something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, the one with the locks.
Yeah.
Well, and it ain't even the locks itself. What threw me off is having Jay Electronica on there.
Right, who's a Muslim.
Right, that threw me all the way off. I was
he's
like,
a 5%.
I was like, he got a joint with Jay Elect, and I'm like, what?
Yo, the dude canceled his show to be on that track. That's wild.
Yo, he canceled his show last minute.
I'll be mad, bro. I took the day off of work, you know what I'm saying? It got me a new fit, brand new kicks. Just came in from StockX. I'm ready to go.
And he flew to Atlanta,
Yo, let me ask y'all something. Do y'all leave the tag on your StockX?
No.
Oh, bro.
No.
Nah.
Dag, I'm old, dog. I'm old. My daughter was roasting me. She's like, "Why you got that on your tag? Why you?" It was in Florida. I'm like, "Yes, I keep all my joints like that." So y'all won't say it's fake, man. This ain't from China.
So you leave the joint hanging off the Timbs too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah, Tim's though.
You don't leave the joints off the Tim?
You take it off?
Yeah,
I take it off.
Nah.
What?
Yo, ATL different. ATL different.
I've been doing that. I did that in New York.
Yo, I make sure my pants are not so long that you can't see.
You can show
it. If not, I'll take it out and I'll move it down a little bit more.
Oh no, I've always taken it off from day one. I never kept it on.
You're not a real New Yorker.
Ooh, man, you just revoked your car, son. Yeah. But that's good though, because that means that you don't have to get the jab.
Stop jab shaming my brother, man.
Just for today.
Yo, I got a friend whose sister got it, and I wasn't on the topic. And she caught a rash. She caught a bad allergic rash. I think everyone else that I know has been good so far, aside from people that you see on the internet that I don't know personally.
Nah, but you don't know them.
Yeah. But people I know personally, they've been fine so far.
My sister-in-law, she just got like a big, huge like rash, like a allergic reaction where she got shot. That's it. But after that, she's good.
Yeah.
But actually, that could just be like your autoimmune system responding, right? True, like that doesn't necessarily mean that it's actual the ingredients. Yo, son, did you try the magnet thing? Try the magnet thing.
That's not true, yo.
You tried it. It's not true.
They gave me a magnet. Hold on.
We gonna disprove it right now on TNC right now.
Let me see what the magnet is. Hold on.
That don't work, yo.
Oh wait, I got. Hold on.
Yo, this
so Apple has magnets. So all right, y'all ready?
Let's go.
He gonna leave it there.
I'm disappointed.
Hold on.
Dang, he flexed his arms too. Look at him flexing.
Oh, it's staying.
Oh, it's proven. Look, it's proof. Yeah, I never believed that, but I thought it was funny. I thought it was worth trying.
Oh man.
Snap.
You don't know how many videos I got like last month of people sending me magnet videos. I'm like, yo, I'm so done with this. Like, why you keep sending me these videos, man?
Yo, I did it with my cousin.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did it.
Were you disappointed?
Nah, it stayed. It actually
Oh
stayed.
no. Oh,
Yeah,
but
it
he was in
did.
the military, so he got all kinds of other
No, but they say
infections.
it's the tattoos that causes that.
Oh, I don't got no tats, so
I got tattoos, but I don't got a magnet.
and you ain't got the vax. But yo, sign up tomorrow.
Sign up
That's
tomorrow.
That's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Dude,
Go to Walmart,
Jimmy
CVS.
will get beheaded before he would.
That's
Word.
facts. That's
Yeah,
facts.
true.
That is facts.
Anyway, listen. Back with Kanye. What y'all think about the album in general? You know, because there's
I'm
words
confused.
I thought it was mediocre,
right?
man. I thought it was mediocre.
there. Oh,
I didn't hear the
really?
whole thing, but I don't think it was mediocre. But
I
I'm
don't think it was
confused.
mediocre. It's just the. I mean,
It's a regular album.
Did he cuss other than the N word?
I don't know if he did, but it's a regular album.
Yeah, it sounds like just talking about Jesus.
It's like Justin Bieber's Peaches.
Oh, but then he dropped a worship album after.
Right, then that confused me even more. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, yo. But yeah, and then he got a whole list. Like you would think, I would have think he would have went and got some other collabs. Maybe get some Lecrae or whoever, some young dudes. This dude got little Yachty.
Yeah, it sounds like
Right.
Kanye might be on a Reach song.
See, look, and LNF said that it was just blah. He said it wasn't it. That's the same sentiment I had, bro. I was like,
the beat sound like they was up there and everything, but I don't know what he was trying to do with this. I don't know.
Yeah, that fashion was too weird for me though.
Yo, that dude is
what he was wearing. I was like,
with
the
spikes, and doing the push-ups, the crazy boots. Yeah,
the bulletproof vest.
Yeah, I heard they were selling the vest there.
Your man left.
Yeah, we was talking about Kanye. He got mad.
Right.
I'll look again.
oh,
But they said they were selling the vest there for $300.
300 for the bulletproof vest.
And they don't even come with a level 3 plate.
They come with no plates, does it?
You got the armor of God, bro.
I feel you. I feel you. But those are for the armor of God is for weapons not of this world, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about armor for the weapons of this world.
Bars.
I don't know, but hey.
But yeah, when it's coming out?
When's it supposed to drop?
Didn't they have another date now?
It's supposed to drop last Friday, and then they push it back to the 15th, did they?
Yeah, something like that. It's on iTunes. It's on iTunes, which is it wasn't on there before. Yeah,
I heard he's paying like a crazy amount of money.
This dude is always changing
because he's up at the spot, huh?
This dude
That's
is
a crazy Airbnb.
Changing his his list and the features. He's adding dudes last minute.
He always does that.
Yo, did he remove anybody?
I heard he got rid of the baby or little baby. I don't know how many babies there are, but one of them.
Oh, the baby because
little baby's on
said.
Because what?
Was it the baby because of what he said about the?
Oh well, it's him, but
Squad?
I don't know if it's because of what he said about Alphabet Boys.
Well, that's the reason why the baby's not coming on our show. We had to cancel that interview.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right. We were gonna have the baby, but we had to cancel him.
Kyle said he hope it doesn't drop. You don't want to hear the Kanye album? He got Jada on there.
That junk. He don't want to hear that.
Yo, so speaking of, man, what y'all think about the verses, man?
Kyle, you might want to go to bed now.
Yeah, go to bed, Kyle.
I mean, Jada Kiss, man.
It happened the way I thought it was gonna happen.
He's a great performer, man. A MC.
Yeah, he's a true MC.
He did his thing. Definitely rocked the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Killed it.
Didn't they have
Killed
beef? Or was
Yeah,
that all
no
for
beef.
show?
Nah, it was all show,
Yeah,
bro.
for
Oh,
They already announced a tour before this joint even happened.
oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right. So
That
they was
was-
there to
it
sell
was
tickets.
wrestling. It was wrestling.
Yeah,
It was
boxing.
wrestling, bro. Yeah.
Took a page off Jake Paul.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best verses to date.
Best, hands down.
Wow,
hands
really?
down. Hands down,
The
best one.
best
Yes,
to date.
yes,
Okay.
yes. I didn't even think it was gonna be the best. I thought it was gonna be good just because I like both. I like both groups, right? I thought it was gonna be dope. It's gonna have that nostalgic feeling. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I know Switch broke open a Swisher. I put my Timbs on. You know what I mean?
I had my do rag, my hat over my do rag.
Dude had he had his
Santana.
4XP.
Hey, Dipset
Yo.
was disappointing. Yeah, man.
Facts though.
Yeah.
Yo,
Jason,
but we what
yeah,
happened?
Jason says
No.
Pure Flames would have been even better if Dipset would have shown up, but I was there for all the smoke. I still enjoyed
Sound
it.
like he was going for Dipset.
Facts though.
I don't know how.
Yo,
a lot of
we
people
talked about this. Me and you, Ant, mainly talked about this in the chat. Well, you said Heat Makers got some dope beats, and those beats were, that the music was going to be. I don't remember your exact words, but basically that it was gonna be tough, right? And my argument for Dipset winning was that if it was only hits, they would win, but it wasn't only hits, right? It was much more than that. It was MC.
Actually, well, not really, because when Jada and them came out and said, "Yo, we got hits, we got Grammys,"
They did.
and then they went and played all the joints.
No,
like a medley.
That was Santana, right? Santana said something.
Yeah, so y'all don't like the girls, and then
Right,
they just
and then, like, why did
think
I
the
say
issue-
that?
I think
Why
the
did I
issue-
say that?
The bigger issue was the performance.
they sucked.
They just
They sucked. The mic sucked. Jada had the best mic in the house. He had the best performance.
I don't think it's because he had the best mic. I think
No, that played it. No.
His mic.
I'm not saying that that's why. I think that Jada has stage presence.
Yeah,
He knows how to use that mic.
He was the best MC there,
right.
hands down. Ant pointed out that he was under Puff for a long time, and so that performance, being on stage and being able to perform at those levels is something that a skill that he had under his belt, right? Which I didn't consider. Like I had totally forgotten about that. Like they was on tour with Puff and Big and all of them. You know what I mean? So this was nothing new to them.
And it's another point is that they're a group. They've been performing together as a group for over 20 years.
Right.
Dipset is not a group. They just, a crew. They're just a collective of dudes coming together.
Right.
They don't perform together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they don't have that chemistry like these dudes have.
Right.
So
Right. Because the Locks be doing that back and forth Run DMC types, raps.
Right.
That Cam and them, they don't do that.
And that's their DJ too.
They one of the only groups that never really had, like, you never heard drama between them. Like, you've heard drama between Mobb Deep, Wu-Tang,
Well, Dipset too, yeah.
Dipset, you know what I'm saying? Like, Locks, they've been strong, like homies, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure they probably had their stuff behind closed doors, but it's never been publicly aired out. So that showed a lot doing that versus. I was impressed, man. I was pretty impressed.
Definitely.
She was impressed for.
Huh? Because I didn't think it was going. I didn't think it was going to be that good. I didn't think it was going to be. You know what I'm saying? I just thought it was going to be what it was. Typical, like anything.
Kyle, go to sleep, man. Go to bed. It's past your bedtime, man.
Yo, Kyle, it ain't that like if we was discussing Marvin Gaye and all them dudes, yo. Charlie Wilson back in the day.
Marvel and DC.
Or a Marvel movie.
Right. Marvel and DC, right. You probably
Like
watching
Suicide
Suicide
Squad.
Squad right now. Yeah, see?
That's your demonic.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that was a crazy show. Fat Joe was like, COVID was definitely in there.
Right.
Now, to Cal's point though, these dudes is old, man, and they still living like they still trying
still
to
in
act
the
like
hood.
they're young. You know what I'm saying? Like they mentality is just like because I
Are
seen
they? Are they though? Are they? Or
Cam was kicking Styles. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Did
he
y'all
said he
see
was
that?
kicking him because he was like pulling on his
Pulling
pants.
on
He's
his
like, "Get
pants.
off me!" You
Like,
know?
yeah, dudes is how old? 40, 50 years old already.
Yeah. Cam hairline showed it. Chop, boy. But yeah,
man.
Yo, hip hop won though. Hip hop won that night. The marketers, the labels, all of them won.
What a show.
Well, they said that Jada's streams went up, right?
200%.
That's crazy.
And his albums are back in the top 10 or something like that, or top 20.
Are you serious?
Did you guys see the picture of them praying together
Yes,
No.
that was dope.
and saying that they the Trinity?
That's what they said.
Well, no, because that's how they
themselves the
rhyme.
Trinity.
That's what they've been calling themselves that, the Holy Trinity
Right.
of rap.
All right. Okay.
Wow, I'm gonna have to side with Kyle now.
They said of rap. But yeah,
Hey, there's only one Trinity.
you're right.
That's if you believe in the Trinity.
Right. That technically that word isn't even in the Bible. So if they want to use it, you know.
Here we go.
Take that up with Bryson.
All right.
Watch it, because Bryson gonna come in the comments anytime you
that dude,
That signal.
yo, he pops up. Yo, you say Bryson, he might jump on the live.
I think he got like a track.
Nah, he got something. He get an alert.
That's how the Bryson. He hit us off last time, man.
Yeah. Pause. Yeah.
Right.
But he did. He looked out.
Definitely. So yeah, but overall it was cool. Who would you say was the better performance prior to that? Because we said this was the best one, but I really couldn't think of like any other one that I was like really feeling like that. I just don't remember
Swiss and Timberland's joint.
Yeah, that one was cool.
I liked the T-Pain one. Who was it?
Oh, you're going way back.
Yeah, just because that's a funny dude, man.
Yeah,
he's just funny, just watching him. But yeah, that's the only one.
Who's he battling?
I can't
remember. Anyway,
man, it doesn't matter. Whatever. I know Jay's ready for that 116 battle. 1-1 versus GON.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Hey, they don't got to do a versus.
T-Pain and Lil Jon. T-Pain, Lil
that
Jon.
one.
They can do it how what's his name?
If they do a versus Reach versus Hog Mob. Not Hog Mob.
That came out of nowhere.
GOM, my bad. GOM is the locks. GOM is the locks. I'm telling you right now.
It depends, though.
I'm telling you right now, son. I'm telling you.
Yes.
I'm telling you right now. Yo, you can have all the Stellars. You can have all the Stellar Awards. You can have all the Dove Awards and all that.
Wait, we talking about a live? We talking about a live performance?
Live, just like
we're not talking song to song.
Nah, we talking live performance. Like you just saw the Locks versus Dipset. GOM is the Locks.
Well, let's say they didn't do a versus, but they did some kind of whatever, like greatest songs, right? Mm-hmm. And you had
like a DJ, like a mixtape.
Nah, like just greatest songs, and you had them perform. But remember, they got Andy. Y'all keep sleeping on Andy. They got Trip Lee too.
I mean, I feel you. I feel you on Andy.
And there's a lot of songs that we know from these guys. Like we know them word for word. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, look at
Silence.
it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I thought so.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I seen Bizzle live. Right. Who else have I seen from GOM?
I ain't seen nobody live.
Oh, okay. Who else? Well, I saw who was at that show. It was Bizzle, it was Eshawn Burgundy, it was Thizzle. He got a new joint now too. That's fire.
But they're not GOM though.
I know, but I'm just telling you who was on the tour because I'm trying to
I'm trying to remember. Gotcha.
who's on the. Oh, and Seven, because Seven was GOM.
Mm.
And Seven and Bizzle killed it.
Yeah.
Seven and Bizzle killed it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I mean, killed it, bro. Like where people were crying. You know what I mean? Because it was like, yeah, because Seven like breaks out the piano, bro, and he starts playing the keys, and it turns it into worship. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it gets real emotional in there. You know? I've been to a Reach concert before. It gets lit, but yeah.
Look, DJ Lawson Found says Aha Gazelle and Stephen Malcolm best performance of CHH I've seen. I haven't seen them.
Yeah, I could see Stephen Malcolm being one of the best performers.
Aha, that's interesting.
Yeah,
and I like Aha's music.
I love his music too. I wouldn't expect him to be the best performer just because his music is, you know,
kind of.
It's not the same energy like Stephen Malcolm. You know what I mean? Stephen Malcolm's energy is you know, his music is like.
You seen Jared live, right? In Dayton?
Yeah. I seen Jared, but it wasn't at that same GOM joint. I saw Jared and AI, both amazing shows. Shows. AI's performance is something different.
I think she's gonna be out here too. She's gonna be out here.
Yeah, she is.
Right?
Yeah.
She's gonna be out here with
with Bizzle and Dayton.
No, with Angie Rose, I think.
Yo, the last CHH joint I seen was like Corey Red or something like that. Rap Fest.
Wow, brother.
Okay.
Years ago.
Yo, but he got a dope show too. I seen him on that Flavor Fest.
Corey Red could rock.
I seen him on that Flavor Fest, and he was rocking it. He was rocking it. Him and Precise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Colton. I agree with Colton's comment.
Oh, sorry. He said GM is like a revival and Reach is more of a production type of concert.
That's facts.
Jay don't like that.
All right.
What you mean? Yeah. Jeez.
Oh, is it this one?
Yo, let's set up a concert like that, man. We're gonna set the concert up, man.
TNC presents. Who we can get on there, yo?
I don't want to set up no type of concerts, man. You see all the trouble that GH3 Radio went through to get the concert. This joint came through and made them cancel it twice. I'd be so frustrated, man. If it wasn't a god, like I'd be like, man, forget this, yo. Like if God didn't tell you to do it, you know what I mean? Like, because that takes some faith. That takes some legit faith, and to have those type of.
If you're doing it with a business
obstacles,
from a business point of view, it's gonna be a little difficult.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That's tough.
Yeah, but I got
do a Zoom concert.
Yeah, I don't know about that one either.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know about
kick a couple of rhymes over the mic.
Yeah. Did you guys?
How about if they did? How about if they did like just two turntables on some like 8 Mile type stuff? Who you think got it between Reach and GOM?
That sounds awful.
What, like just a DJ, no performance or none of that?
Just bar for bar, back and forth.
Bar for bar.
I got Reach on that one.
You got Reach
ball
on that
for
one.
ball? On ball for ball?
Yeah.
Not bars, but just song for song.
Nah, just going back and forth, just rapping, just raps
We
and
know
break
too
beats.
many of Lecrae songs, man. And Andy and Trip. Go hard, go hard, go home.
Nah, I'm
go
saying
home.
I'm not saying no.
no.
I'm not saying no songs whatsoever.
They
I'm
got
saying like
Hallelujah all day. Hallelujah.
what Jada Kissing did, they did with the freestyles, I'm saying like just freestyling back and forth. Who you think would have that? You talking hits. See, you talking like me when I was talking about
I said
Dipset.
ball
I'm
for
not
ball. You ain't say
yeah.
song for song.
Nah, yeah.
Oh, bar for bar, yeah. I mean, I probably got GOM. But you can't sleep on them. You can't sleep on them. They got Andy. They got Trip Lee. He's sleeping. He sleep and sleep.
Yo, Triple E don't be spitting like that though.
Huh?
Triple E don't be spitting like that.
Trip Lee be rapping, son.
Yeah, we said Dayton. Colton. He's
Well, that's
GOM.
why I'm thinking. That's why I'm thinking. That's why I'm thinking GOM will win, because they got Dayton. They got everybody on GOM's a spitter. Like
Dayton,
everybody.
Yeah, they got spitters.
They got they got Selah. They got Bumps. Everybody's a rapidy rapper over there.
Everybody.
They are like they rap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know. That's tough. They don't be.
That'd be dope.
They ain't over there eating cow tongues and all of that, yo.
I don't know why that made the footage.
Let's go. Cow tongue eating, looking. Head.
Nah, that's the first thing that came to mind. I don't know.
Yo, Kyle, go to sleep, man. You hitting the dislike button over here, man. I'm gonna block you, man. Get out of here.
Oh, what he said? Oh, we gonna. Oh, y'all getting like track stars. We gonna block you like track stars. Nah,
we love it. We love it.
But yo, with that being said, we got the word of the day. We got Acts 26:24. And this was a situation where Paul was preaching the gospel to Festus. And he was basically explaining what his experience was. And he says, and as he was saying these things in his defense, Festus said with a loud voice, Paul, you are out of your mind.
You crazy.
Your great learning is driving you out of your mind. And this is a good one, because how many times we around people, you know what I'm saying, and they be like, oh, that church stuff is fake, or that Jesus stuff is fake, and you bugging, you brainwashed. And this is the Apostle Paul, who we hold at a high regard in our faith,
right?
And they were saying that he was out of his mind. So with that, just be encouraged, all the saints out there, all the believers out there, that continue, be an example, preaching the word in and out of season. So yeah.
Facts. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today on this episode. We really appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down over here. We're trying to get to 2,000 subs by the end of the year. So
10,
we can't do that.
100,000. Let's go.
Without your help. So we appreciate every view, every comment. If you haven't already, go check out that'snotchristian.com, where we have merchandise, new stuff coming soon, and make sure you get your merch there. And any product, service, or anything that we've talked about in this episode will always be in the description or in the show notes for those of you that are audio only listeners on Apple Music, Spotify, or wherever you're listening to this podcast. Check out the show notes. And this Wednesday, we have a Chop Shop episode. We haven't had one a Chop Shop in a minute, but Wednesday we have one with, hold on,
Pure Army.
Yeah,
Bro, how
purely.
you
There you
gonna
go.
how you gonna now? You don't
I
have to
forgot. I forgot. That's why it's been a while.
Yeah.
But we also would
Geologist
like,
and his wife, yeah.
yeah. So, but we also would like to mention, if you have anybody who you would like to see on the show, make sure you go to their Instagram, their Twitter, wherever it is that they are on, and tag us and let them know that you want to be on the show. And we'll have them on. Maybe we'll see.
Maybe.
But thank you again. Make sure hit that subscribe button for
Yes,
us.
sir.
Don't forget to leave those reviews if you're on audio only on Apple Music, on Apple Podcasts. And we'll see you on Wednesday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific.
Bring your gun.
Keep it locked. Yeah, for sure. So if you're a 2A enthusiast, if you like guns or anything like that, definitely come on by. And,
If you like the
we'll see you.
Constitution, you know.
Yeah,
Look what Colton
Constitution,
wrote.
everything.
So
What
ever
did he
since he got the vax, his
See,
memories
these
been
memories-
gone.
Wow. Hey.
Right, he was it's a train this plane landing is a train wreck right now. Dude forgetting
Oh,
guest
man.
names.
Everybody. But hey, thanks again. We'll see you on Wednesday. Peace.
Peace.
Nah, yo, that's foul because I forgot that to get the outro ready.